Heartbeat of Bahia by Carmen Rubin. On the continent of South America, there is a shanty town in Bahia. A rickety old music shack sits in the center. It's where an old man named Mr. sells instruments. Even though the Bahians do not have much, music makes the town people feel rich. The old women bellow out songs from their soul as they stir pots of food, while young musicians dance for their freedom and gather for festivals every year. Music gives joy to the people who live there. The sound of the drum is the heartbeat of their country. Boom, ba ba boom, ba ba boom. One day, Mr. found a dun-dun drum on the side of the road. It is believed that dun-dun drums have a voice. That is how it got its name, the talking drum. Mr. picked up the drum in amazement. Since he was a boy, he had never seen anything like it. "Wow," he spoke. The dun-dun had colorful wooden beads that were strung together, wrapped around its hourglass body. All of the ropes cascaded like waterfalls from top to bottom. Wood, the color of dirty white chalk, had shapes carved out, and if you looked at them closely, you could see eyes that stared back. Mr. tinkered with the drum's rusty bell, then rubbed his hand across the drum's skin to give it a few taps. "Ah, magnificent," he whispered to himself. He put the drum in his music shack, hoping that someone would claim it. "Who does it belong to?" he thought to himself. "Bon dia!" people said as they entered Mr.'s store. "Good day," he'd reply. They'd scan the room looking for things to buy. When they noticed the talking drum, Mr. reminded them, "That one is not for sale." Hanging out at Mr.'s music shack was like spending the day with a grandfather. He taught them history and showed them how to play their instruments. Without any warning, gusty winds and very angry rain clouds showed up. Trees blew down, lights went out, windows got shattered. The water rose as rain poured for days. It washed everything away, like a river does. The hurricane had come through like a broom and swept the people from one end of town to the next. The music shack was gone. Sadness filled the air. And it would be a long time before Bahia was dry again. One day, when Mr. came to clean up all that the storm had left, he heard a faint sound. Boom, ba ba boom, ba ba boom. Mr. dropped his broom. "People, do you hear that?" he screamed at the top of his voice. "Do you hear the heartbeat of Bahia?" Mr. ran through the town excitedly. He scurried around looking for the sound. As he got closer to where the music shack had been, the noise got louder. "Dun dun! Is that you?" he yelled. Boom, boom. The drum was speaking. Mr. dug deeply under the mess, and there it was, the dun-dun drum he had found on the side of the road. He snatched it up and began to beat the drum. He had never played an instrument with so much passion. The town people gathered together and sang. He beat and pounded fervently. They clapped their hands in sync like an orchestra. Most of the instruments had been washed away, so they lifted their voices. The dun-dun drum belonged to everyone. "Ah," Mr. said. "The heart of Bahia is beating. he kept repeating. Boom, ba ba boom, ba ba boom. People danced in the streets. Then, they slowly built Bahia back up again.